Hello, my name is Chase. My family and I have rescued 14 dogs through Underhound Railroad, a rescue that operates up and down the East Coast. Hazel will be our 15th dog. She is extremely pregnant and she is soon to be a mother. These videos will document the next 8 weeks as we take care of her and the puppies. The day we got Hazel, she was so pregnant she could not walk, and we had to carry her inside the house. She spent most of her day lying inside a kiddie pool full of blankets and towels. This is typical of a pregnant dog, as they want to shore up their strength for the birthing ahead. She had fleas, so we had to give her a bath to get them off. The water that was running off of her body was so dark it was the color of mud. The second day we had her was much better than the first. She ate some food and she ate it directly from our hands. Some of our previous foster dogs were unwilling to exhibit this kind of comfort level with us. In another exciting development, we could see the babies kicking around in Hazel's belly. An important thing to know is that dogs do not come potty trained. Some of our foster dogs had some level of understanding and did not have a single accident inside the house, or very few. The puppies that we had to start from scratch. And one of our foster dogs, One-Eyed Hamilton, was so scared to go potty that he only went inside the house. Hazel does not have any bladder control because she is pregnant, and so we have to clean up her messes as she goes. Saturday night, Hazel was resting very comfortably and slept peacefully through the night. Sunday night, however, Hazel was panting and was walking restlessly around the room where she was staying. My mom suspected that she would go into labor soon and slept in the room with Hazel. Sure enough, at 3 a.m., my mom was awakened to Hazel in labor. By morning, it was clear the babies were coming today. She was clearly pushing, and while she was talking to the rescue on the phone, the first puppy popped out. Hazel gave birth to the first puppy at 9:44 a.m. It was a healthy baby girl. Mama quickly broke the amniotic sac and licked it off. She let it nurse and chewed through the umbilical cord. The second girl was born at 10:19. She was smaller and feistier than the first, and the birthing went smoothly. 3 boys followed at 10:42, 12 o'clock, and 12:45. All the birthings went much the same as the first 2. At 1:20, a stillborn puppy was born. It was not breathing and it was unmoving. There's meconium in the sac, which is very, very bad. It had inhaled it into its lungs. So my mom suctioned the liquid out of its nose and gave it mouth to mouth. Soon it was breathing independently by the time the next puppy was birthed. This was another stillborn puppy. This puppy also had meconium in its sac and was completely limp. Its tongue was blue and my mom could see that it needed resuscitation. My mom massaged its belly so the liquid bubbled out and siphoned it off. It took its first breath at around 10 to 15 minutes after birth. By 11 p.m., Chester was latching on with assistance intermittently. On day 4 at 6 a.m. in the morning, Chester wriggled around. He had survived the night. In order of birth times, the names are Maple, Juniper, Hawthorn, Aspen, Ash, Hickory, and Chester. We carried Hazel out and she ate scrambled eggs with cheese and probiotics. We were able to attach ribbons around their necks to tell who is who. Ash was a total runaway freight train. When he wanted to nurse, watch out, because a brick wall or a couple of fellow littermates were not going to stop him. Juniper was very feisty. When she was born, she was wriggling around in the birthing sac like, excuse me, but I'm kind of in here and you're out there. Her sister, however, was very mellow and calm. On day 5, the puppies were still doing well. Chester was holding strong despite being one of the smallest. Hazel, being the passionate mother she is, was generally reluctant to leave her puppies alone in the kiddie pool, which made getting her outside to use the bathroom a bit of a challenge. The puppies were also more active on day 5. Squirming around in the kiddie pool was a top activity, as was napping. The puppies' legs aren't strong enough to hold their body weight until around the 3rd week. Margot, our 10-month-old Bernedoodle, had a good time playing with our previous litter of fosters, and she told me she's looking forward to hanging out with Hazel's puppies as well. Hazel also showed increased signs of trust. She climbed out of the kiddie pool a few times when she needed to use the bathroom. On day 6, there were no real substantial changes. Hazel spent most of the day nursing the puppies between sleeping, eating, and going to the bathroom.